Before we start knowing how to crack an assumption question, it is very important for us to know what is an assumption. Actually, an assumption is a missing premise in an argument. It completes the argument. Without an assumption, the argument is always incomplete. Let's see how an argument behaves. If you look at the slide, you see that an argument has been divided into three parts: P1, P2, and C. P1 and P2 make the evidence, and the conclusion has been drawn on the basis of the evidence altogether. Now let us read P1 of the evidence. John Howard was re-elected to the Prime Minister's position 4 times. P2 says his tenure in the office was marked by tremendous progress in the areas of agriculture and automobile. And the conclusion says, surely John Howard should be termed as the most successful Prime Minister of Australia. If you mark very carefully, I have italicized as the most successful Prime Minister of Australia. Why? And the answer to this question, why, comes from premise 2, tremendous progress in the areas of agriculture and automobile. Now the conclusion and premise 2, both of them help me draw the summary. The summary as it is written here on the slide is, John Howard should be termed as the most successful Prime Minister of Australia because of tremendous progress in the areas of agriculture and automobile. This is the art of drawing the summary. Once summary is drawn, your assumption is before you. That we'll see on the next slide. But before that, you can go through the formula that has been written on the slide. Now, we are ready with the whole question. The argument is the same. John Howard was re-elected to the Prime Minister's position 4 times. His tenure in the office was marked by tremendous progress in the areas of agriculture and automobile. Surely, John Howard should be termed as the most successful Prime Minister of Australia. One thing is very clear with us, that is called summary. And you will be amazed to know when you are doing an assumption question, the best option is nothing but the summary itself. So any option that comes very close to the summary is our answer. Let's judge each option separately. Option A: to become Prime Minister for 4 times is a great privilege, but John Howard did not enjoy luxury. Here, in our summary, there is nothing to do with luxury or privilege. Therefore, the option is out, completely out of scope, which we can call off the topic, called irrelevant option. If we judge B, it says success in Australia is determined on how long the Prime Minister remains in the office and how big business she or he can produce. Remaining long in the office is something that is stated in premise 1, not in premise 2. The second part, how big business she or he can produce, is too broad term, because it's very much specific in the passage that is and that also in second premise, that he could make tremendous progress in agriculture and automobile sector. Therefore, it is too broad option. Option C: agriculture and automobile industries are the most important industries among several important industries. Well, and therefore, he could be termed as the most successful prime minister. There is some connection to the summary that we have mm, drawn. It comes very close to the summary, but still we cannot be so judgmental. Let's keep option C and move to D. John Howard could not handle any other industry better. It is an out of scope option because it is unwarranted comparison. Option E is no other prime minister could achieve this feat but John Howard. Well, had it been an inference question, this could be a possible best choice, but since it is not, we'll eliminate it as inference, not an assumption. And again, the question does not leave us any room for inferred assumption type of question, and therefore the best option is C. And it is C that is the, the assumption. It completes the argument.